if I wanted an instant glow before the summertime hits, here are 5 tips I would do to glow up without spending any money. Let's get into it. Habit number 1, I would start by double cleansing. Double cleansing literally has changed my skin for the better. I used to think, oh, like I don't need a double cleanse. I can just use my micellar water or just get like something to take off the makeup and then go straight in with my cleanser. But when I started using an oil cleanser and then going in with my micellar water to get off any extra gunk and then cleansing my skin, and then on top of that doing a face mask every single day, I noticed a difference in my texture. I noticed a difference in my whiteheads and blackheads, and I just noticed an overall improvement of my skin health. I recently went to a med spa and they gave me a facial, and she was like, okay, walk me through your regime. And I was like, I started double cleansing and I love it. She was like, keep doing that. Doesn't even matter what oil cleanser you use, just make sure that you're continuously doing that. Number 2, if you do this, it will literally change your face. Tweezing my brows at least twice a week. I know you're thinking, oh, I already get my brows done. I get them done weekly. Maybe you get them done bi-weekly. But listen, there is nothing like tweezing a couple of extra hairs on your face. Anytime that I'm just like looking in the mirror, I naturally would just kind of shape my brows up. It doesn't even matter when it is. I'm like, I just want to get my brows to a great shape and I want to maintain my brows. I noticed when I wasn't maintaining my brows to when I started maintaining my brows on a weekly basis, that is what gave my face that extra oomph. There is something like a good brow shape that will literally take you from just looking like, okay, that's cute, to a poppin' makeup look. If I was not keeping up with my brows, I swear to you guys, I would just be like, okay, like my makeup is cute, but I feel like there's something missing. And the glow up really comes with that brow definition, because your brows, your eyes, your lips, that's the first thing people notice on your face. And if you have a great brow, that will literally take you from here to here. So once you get your brows done, there's no harm in maintaining your own shape. I'm not saying try to go in and shape them from scratch if you don't know what you're doing. But if you have an extra hair down here, you have an extra random hair there, there's nothing wrong with just like plucking your hairs and really understanding your brow shape. And even when you are getting your brows done, asking your brow lady like, hey, can you give me some pointers on maintaining my brows at home? I would love the feedback, and I'm sure they would be happy to do it. But me just keeping up with my brows every week has actually changed my face, and it just makes me that much more confident. This same tip, I make sure to shave my face. If I'm not shaving my face weekly, I'm definitely shaving my face bi-weekly, because I can be a hairy girl, okay? I grow hair. Like, it's a normal thing. There's nothing wrong with it. So I like to take a razor like that, I just throw away, a single blade razor, and I like to go over my whole face. After I use the razor one time, the single blade, I throw it away. I don't keep it. I bought bulk razors from Amazon, and you guys, I'm telling you, they make the biggest difference in my face, in my makeup. I feel like my skin glows so much more because I'm getting like those dead skin cells off, and I just feel confident. I don't have the peach fuzz, and that really does bring another glow to your face. Okay, so tip number 3 is cutting off people, places, news outlets, and even maybe social apps that are draining you so much. I noticed when I started being very intentional about where I wanted to go in terms of places that really felt like me, it was always places that fulfilled me and nourished me. I wasn't spending time just at a random little rinky-dink bar that made me feel very low vibrational, made me feel icky, maybe it was dirty. I didn't spend time focusing on people that were draining me, and maybe I didn't feel like texting them back, and maybe old situations and old friendships. Like, I just was like, you know what, I'm just going to literally release anything that doesn't serve me, and not letting a man or a person, anybody, stress me out. And that brought me an internal glow. Letting go of things that were just like dead weight. You guys, I'm not kidding you. Life-changing, okay? So even just doom scrolling on TikTok, it's really those small things that aren't necessarily, and maybe they're not draining you, but they're not fulfilling you either. Take that and just just release it, just let it go. You'll see that internal glow up. Okay, tip number 4 is getting your hair together before bedtime. So this can look like maybe washing your hair, maybe doing an overnight blowout, doing some rollers, doing your Velcro rollers. I am a queen of a Velcro roller. Wrapping your hair up every single night before bed and having something that you can just take your scarf off, take your bonnet off, do whatever, and you're literally waking up and you're like, oh my God, I feel so clean, my hair fresh. All you have to do is pull off that scarf, looking good. Okay, so doing the things before bed to maintain your hair, because anytime that I put extra prep and extra steps during my hair care routine before bed, I literally feel like I have the biggest glow up, because I'm easily waking up with the effortless energy and feeling so good and like being put together and having that glow about me. They're like, oh, okay, period. Like, girl, you just wake up and your hair is thank you, because you're paying attention to your hair and how it's looking. You need to do that prep to your hair before bed. I don't care if you're putting it in a braid, putting it in a bun. Even if you know you have somewhere to be in the morning, do your slick back bun that night. Do it that night. Wrap it up. Literally sleep in a stiff position to make sure that your hair is going to be perfect, exactly how you like it before bed. Don't skip this step. And the last tip is reducing your caffeine intake. So I feel like anytime that I'm being very intentional and I started reducing my caffeine intake is when I started to feel like I've loaded up more. Having too much caffeine is not good for you. It's like you feel like you're in a frenzy and you're clearly also lacking hydration, which is never good. So literally making sure that you're minimizing your caffeine to 1 to 2 cups of caffeine per day. And the rest of the day, you shouldn't just be drinking coffees and matchas and whatever, teas throughout the day. You need to be drinking water, staying hydrated. Less caffeine intake means more water, more hydration, and that is going to make your skin look so glowy from the inside and just be so nourished, and that's just going to make you more, bubbly and brighter and happier, and you're going to have that glow because you're going to be drinking things that are much better for you. And even if you're still a beverage girl, because one thing about me, I'm a beverage girl, okay? So if you're drinking less caffeine, maybe replace that with something like a green juice in the morning to get that day started. Then just having maybe your tea to start to do the rest of your morning. And then maybe when you know that you really are going to want that coffee, when you're ready, you've given yourself the discipline, you've held off, then get your coffee. So you're also really tricking your brain because you're not giving yourself that instant gratification, which is really nice and really good for discipline. And then on top of that, if you really want another one, okay, have another coffee by all means, but then go back to water for your other meals, for your lunch, for your dinner, for your snack, and I think you'll see the biggest difference. I hope these tips were very helpful for you. I'm Khadijah. Thank you so much for watching my channel. I love you, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.